Yo, what's going on, you guys? That's weird. The chat window's not popping up. You have almost 10,000 monthly listeners on Spotify? What? What'd you do? Is there a specific song that's helping you out? $10,000 monthly listeners already? Didn't you just release something? SK says I bought 2 guitars while I was on music. Meaty says, legit, it's only the Sessions in the Sun's vocal cover I made. Interesting. Seasons in the Sun. Enjoy the seasons in the sun. Well, good luck with that. So it has, what, 10,000 plays? Covers are really weird because, like, covers automatically get people to look at. They'll like, people will look up a song and they'll go, oh, somebody did a cover of it. Okay, I'll check that out. Let me switch this to, what is it, Pat Chat. There we go. There we go. Now we got the chat window going up. Looking good. Blake says I got Twitch figured out. Okay. Well, I'll tell you guys what. I think I figured out what happened yesterday. We'll see if it happens today. But yeah, apparently, if you look at my YouTube, for some reason a thumbnail didn't generate, which it usually does. I don't know why that happened, but here, I'll pull it up for us. Switch my account, and we'll see. Yeah, it's really weird. It doesn't show all the information on it. So we go to my view, my videos. Yeah, if you look, see how these all just have like a big blank thing? Meanwhile, all the other videos, if you scroll up, they all have like a thumbnail. It's really weird. So something changed recently with that. I don't know what it is, but it's really weird. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. I might have to email YouTube and be like, hey, what's going on, dude? This is really weird. I don't like this. You know what I mean? Really strange. So something happened. We don't know what still, but it's really strange. But let's get some taps on that screen. And if you guys want, we can talk about some stuff for you if you'd like. Did anybody go back and listen to the music yesterday? Because I did the Unplugged album. Well, I had to unlist it. I had to make it private because I knew people were going to do that instead of go and check out the album when it comes out.
So if you didn't watch it again, it's gone now. Yeah, I was like, all right, I could have people do this. I could do it. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna kind of move that stuff away. I don't want people to be able to go listen to the album beforehand too many times. You say that, but I hate to tell you this, but people say all sorts of things to be nice. I remember, again, somebody was being nice to me, and I sent them some songs ahead of time, and they uploaded them to SoundCloud like an asshole. So, just goes to show, man. I'm not saying you are, but you can't trust everybody with that stuff. Can you imagine that? Sending somebody like, hey, man, you want to hear a song real quick? And they're like, cool, thanks. And they just re-upload it. It's like, why? I think it's still on SoundCloud somewhere, but I'm not going to say what it is. Super rude to do that. Should we play a song real quick? I think I'm going to play something. Let's play some music. I think it's a good idea. We'll play some music real quick. Anybody have a suggestion for a song, anything like that? We got LC. It says, hey, Pat, you were my number 2 on Spotify Wraps. Most listened to song was Featherweight. Great, dude. I'm glad you like it. It's going to be coming out pretty soon. Yeah, I was going through some old music last night, and I found some not new music, but I found some old music. And I went, oh, I should put that on the new album too. So I'm adding even more music to the new record. So I hope that goes well with you. Anybody have a song they want to hear? Anybody want to hear something? Because we got to get some people. Yeah, let's get some folks in here, man. Also, we got Blake on Twitch. What's up, buddy? I know. All right, well, if you guys don't want to pick a song, that's okay. I think I'm going to pick a song. Let's pick something. I'm going to play an acoustic song for you guys. Yeah, I'll pick the song if you guys don't want to. It's all good. Let's see here. And if anybody has questions about guitar, music, streaming, let me know. Let me know. So far, though, if you guys are having a good time, I just want to see who's out there. If you're watching the show and you're enjoying it, say something in the chat. I want to see who's out there. Who's up here? All right, we're gonna play. I think we're gonna play a song called. Let's see here. I think we're gonna play a song called "Landing Gear." I think that's a good idea. Let's get some reverb. Gotta know right now. Feeling soft, feel so proud. Can't go back in time today. Only see the same old place where I am. Soon you'll be remembering this memory. I can feel this landing gear. It's feeling sharp and feeling fear. I'm going fast but not that far. I'm getting out of here in scars. Scars, scars, oh, oh, ask her on a date tonight. Feelings off, feels so right. Gotta know right now. Feelings off, feels so proud. I can feel this landing gear. Feelings off and feeling fear. I'm going fast but not that far. I'm getting out of here in scars. Scars, scars, oh. All right, everybody, that was a song called Landing Gear. Yeah, if you guys want to listen to it, the original is out there already from the first record. So if you guys want to listen to it, you're more than welcome to. There's a rock and roll version of that song. But if you guys want to listen to an acoustic version, that'll be on the next record. So apparently we're still having the issues with YouTube, I can tell. There's only been about 30 people who have seen the stream in the past 12 minutes. So that's not good. That means I think subscribers are not even seeing the stream. So we got to figure out what's going on. Hold on. YouTube stream low views. Yeah, what's going on right now? Yep, been consistent. Let's see here. Update. What was this? December. Very strange. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. Some update happened. I don't know what's going on, but it's really weird. Not sure what's going on with this. When is the new album coming out? It should be out by the end of the month. So, man, you know what's really weird is that a lot of people don't seem to know that. Because I've talked about it many, many times on the show. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I have to make a video. But yeah, it should be towards the end of the month. So hopefully before the year's over. I'm going to try to get it done. A lot of the stuff is good, but it's not quite done yet. So, yeah, what is going on here? December. Something's wrong. Oh, sorry, I'm looking up some stuff real quick to see what's going on. Yeah, there was an update December. Something changed again, and now I'm getting like no views. Very weird. I don't know what's going on, man. Let me go to this. What's going on with that? That's funny. Okay, so it seems like nobody has any kind of consistency with what's going on. I don't know. All right, well. No, yeah, but it's definitely something different in the algorithm, man. It's definitely something different. But I don't know what it is. We could just ignore it for about an hour, and then we'll come back and look at it. That might be the move. Oh, I know what I did. I did something different. I know I did that. Hold on. I know I turned something off. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn it back on. There was a. You remember how they would do the AI channel? What's it called? It would do the channel summaries. I turned that off. Let me see if I can fix that. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe it needs that. Hold on. Permissions. We got all that. User management, channel guidelines. Good. Did that. I bet you $100 that'll be it. Yep, you're seeing an on-screen chat now. Yeah, because we're on YouTube we're on Twitch as well. So, yeah, I bet you that's it. I'll bet you $100 that's it. Because that's the only thing I did that was like severely different. How did I change that? Hold on, we're gonna go through every little line of this. Channel, advanced settings, audience, channel insights, allow advertisers. Okay. Automatic dubbing, got it. Advertisements, allow viewers to clip stuff. Yep. Video quality. Yep. Okay, so feature eligibility. Got all that. Let's see here. Basic info. We got that. Okay, so we're going to go through this. Basic info. Title. Add a title. It describes your video. Duh. Why would that be? Advanced settings. Standard YouTube. Language. Comments. Did that. Got it. Let's see here. Permissions. We did that. Community moderation. User management. Channel guidelines. Okay. Blocked words. Hold on. Creator demographics. Got that. Agreements. Okay, so I changed something. All right, we'll just press OK. Cancel. Just put save. Customization. No, that's not it. Content detection. Got that. Community. No. Analytics. No. Dashboard. Because I remember seeing it and I was like, oh, I'm going to turn that off. That's annoying. I don't like that. And now I can't find it. Very funny. So hold on. Go live, uploads, create a post. Okay, hold on. Turn on AI summary. I'll bet you $10 that's what it was. Because when I turned that on, it was immediate. How to turn on AI summary. Wow, this thing's lying to me. That's really funny. Okay, hold on. We'll see if we can find this. Sorry, I'm looking away from you guys just for a second, just because I want to be able to turn this on. Yes, there is a built-in AI summary. What are you guys talking about? That is so funny how it doesn't seem to recognize that it's an option. Okay, there's Twitch. There's that. Okay, so maybe it's in here. Send feedback, community moderation. It's not community moderation. Is it there's settings? There's probably settings here. Turn on monetization, switch account, select stream, refresh page, sign out, add stream marker, share. This is so funny because I guarantee this is what changed. This is the only thing I turned off recently, and I went, why was that on to begin with? You know what I mean? Maybe we'll go to live stream. Oh, I know what to do. Hold on. I'm going to go to content, live. I bet you it's in here. Hold on. Music plus stream. There we go. Streaming software. Edit. Why won't? Oh, that's really weird. It won't let me go into my my thing. Hold on. Let me close this. Now let's go in here. Yo, that's different. It won't let me go into here now. Now it will. Okay, that's weird. Customization. Slow mode. Redirect. Okay, so it's open to everyone. Live chat replay, live chat summary. Okay, it's on then. Okay, so that idea is gone now because it's on again. Apparently I have to turn it off every time. That's weird. That's super weird. Huh. Okay. I don't get it. Dude, we're in a pickle now. Dude, the same thing that was happening to me on TikTok is now happening to me on YouTube. Suddenly, you're gone. You don't exist anymore. That is so weird. Oh, god damn it, dude. Yeah, because like I want you to notice something. We've had nobody new in the comment section yet, have we? Nobody new is in here, are they? They could have. Yeah, there's nobody new in the comment section. Therefore, new people are not seeing it. So something's wrong. Yeah, let me see. Let me look at the audience here real quick. Hold on. Engagement. Let's see here. Jay Sharkey says, I did at least get the notification. Okay, you didn't last night? Weird. It was lower last week, but not by a lot. I mean, it depends on what's going on. If I'm not smashing guitar, we get less people anyways. Let me put it this way. Let me turn this acoustic speaker off. Let me put it this way. Usually around this time, we have about 500 to 1,000 views. We're at 40. So it dropped by 90%. You know what I mean? Like, it dropped a dramatic amount. So something's terribly wrong with YouTube right now. And I don't know what it is. And I've been saying nice stuff about YouTube. They did something. I don't know. They're upset about something, but they haven't said anything to me. They changed something in the algorithm. Yeah, because anybody new? Is there anybody new in the chat? I don't see anybody new. Let's see here. I can look at my participants. That's a pretty cool feature with YouTube. Right now we've got Jay Sharkey, Cool Killa, and Yamaha. That's all that's being, and Blake. We have 4 people that are known as participants, but we have 10 people in the chat, which means there's apparently 6 people that are not saying anything. Really weird. Maybe it's the streamer bot? I don't think so. Pancake says, I didn't get the notification today. That's weird. Something's up with that. So we're going to stick around for about, another half an hour. And then what I'm going to probably do is switch over to Patrick Gnarly and Company to see if it's affecting that channel, because that channel has nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing I can think that would affect that channel dramatically. So, yeah, something is definitely wrong, especially since we have 10 likes and 10 viewers. So if you're watching right now, please let me know. It is TikTok's fault entirely, for sure. What is Botrix? Botrix is the thing that's making this happen. It's making the chat window pop up. It's a bot that can take the chat and put it up here so we can all see it on either YouTube or Twitch. It could be because I'm multi-streaming too. That could be a thing. But at the same time, I did this after the fact. We were having a slow show, so I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is because it was doing it after the fact. So I don't know, man. There's a bit of damning information, though. Check this out. I was talking about this earlier. I'll say this again. So if you look, see these big red squares? These are all from last night. If you look at all my other live streams, they have thumbnails. So why do these have thumbnails, but these ones don't? So something changed. Something is definitely different, because Shred the Halls was December, what was that, 30th? Oh, no, sorry, not December. That was November 30th. And then it went into December. So something changed for December. Something has gone terribly wrong. And I don't know what it is. And it's screwing things up. Because we're not getting any new viewers. All right, you know what I'm going to do in the meantime? I'm going to email. There was a thumbnail? Was it the red one? Or was it the There was no thumbnail? Okay, so we might have to, the custom thumbnails, we might have to make one real quick. All right, so let's do that. Let's do that while we're kind of hanging out. So let me go to Pixlr because I don't have Photoshop. And we'll do like a screenshot right now. Nah, I don't want to do a thumbs up. Okay, we'll do like me with the guitar. Okay, hold on. This is going to be annoying to do. I'm going to put my hand under here. All right, so we got a screenshot there. Cancel. Whoops. Go to Paint. We're going to make like just a thumbnail, just so we have something. Save as. All right, so we'll do that. And then we'll do yeah, there's a lot of variables here. This is what's annoying about being on a streamer, is that sometimes these things happen. You have no idea what to fix or what you're doing wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the thumbnail. We'll see if that fixes it. And then we move on from there. You know what I mean? So we'll go to YouTube. We'll go to the live section. We'll set a thumbnail. Somehow, I've never had to do this because it always just does it automatically. Let's see here. Your videos. Because this could just be a me thing, too. Live stream. Okay, here we go. Edit. Thumbnail. Here we go. Desktop. Is it pictures? Oh, my God. I hate it when you save something and you don't know where you saved it to. Hold on. It's in downloads. Of course it is. Okay. Save. All right, so now we should have a thumbnail. We'll see if that helps it out. All right, it says public. It says streaming software. You know what's weird, though, is December 1st and December 2nd. Yeah, but the pay period changed, too. That was another part. Because I got paid, or I didn't get paid. I got the pay period started December 3rd. Yeah, December 3rd is when it started. Yeah, it's there? Okay, we'll see if that helps it. We'll see what happens. Sorry, I know this is kind of boring for you guys, but it's like super important that we fix this right now. Yeah, because oh no, it was yesterday. It was yesterday then. Yeah, sorry, usually at night. I kind of get mixed up on the time. But anyway, so yesterday it said I can't collect any more donations and stuff for November. It was like, that's it. Whatever you got, you got. So that was very interesting. Yeah, sorry it's a little boring. I mean, you guys can always ask me questions. I'll answer questions as best I can. But still really weird that this is happening. Basically, I'm on a boat and we just hit an iceberg and we're taking on water. So I'm like, okay, I have to fix this immediately. You know what I mean? Oh, we got a new person. We got a new person immediately. Oh, that might be it. Ooh, Ghost says, hello, my name is Ghost. I'm from Indonesia. Nice to meet you. I already liked and subscribed. Thanks, buddy. What's going on, man? We're playing guitar. We're playing music. We're answering questions. We're just kind of hanging out. Shout out to Indonesia, dude. You guys make good guitars, by the way. I'm really happy with you guys. Yeah, there's a bunch of Indonesian factories that are making some very good guitars. I know that Fender has some factories in Indonesia, and they're doing really good there. So thank you for being part of a country that we only have good relations with, apparently. How's the music scene in Indonesia? The rock and roll Indonesia? Let's play another song real quick just to get us something. We're going to play Nowhere Man. I think that's a good idea. Here we go. You know what? Hold on. Let me change something here real quick. Phew. There we go. She wants it all. She can't have it. Pictures on my wall, colors faded. Never hear my call, 'cause I will make it. Never hear my call. Behind my eyelids, buried past I hung. Behind my eyelids. Nowhere, man, don't understand. I don't be here alone. Nowhere fast, nothing lasts. Dying all on my own. Feelings gone, nothing's wrong. Having's never been shown. Play along, sing my song. Lost me, found you at home. Found you at home. Found you at home. Found you at home. This is all an illusion. A mirror one way. Let's paint the canvas. It's always today. Please tell me what happens next. It's okay, you can tell me. Thank you. I'll sit here waiting. No, I'm patient. Go nowhere, man, don't understand. I don't be here alone. Go nowhere fast, nothing lasts. Dying all on my own. Feelings gone, nothing's wrong. Having's never been shown. Play along, sing my song. Lost you, found you at home. It's all an illusion. Found you at home. Mirror one way. Found you at home. Let's paint the canvas. Found you at home. It's always today. Found you at home. Please tell me what happens next. All right, everybody, that is a song called Nowhere Man. If you like that song, that's a song from my album Nothing New. If you guys got questions about guitar, music, streaming, please let me know. We got questions we can answer. If you guys want some advice on something, please let me know. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, so I think we might have fixed it. We might have, or at least made it a little better. I'm not sure. We got some new. Anybody new in here? Who's new in here? The dude says, "Cool song, my guy." Hey, thanks. That's from my band Finals. Yeah, you can listen to that anytime you want. But But yeah, we're here mainly to answer some questions before we start playing some real music towards the end of the hour, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so in about half an hour, right around there. Anybody new in here? Who's new in here? I know we had Ghost. We had Ghost. We had the Dude. New subscriber. Hey, thank you for watching. Elsie says, why aren't bands making acoustic albums anymore? I think it's because it's really difficult to, actually. Like, I was talking about this before. Every time your nose whistles, every time you accidentally hit your leg. Oh, thank you so much, Ghost, for subscribing. Every time you hit your leg or every time your pick scrapes on the wood, you hear everything. So you have to really either understand that there's going to be like little flaws like that in the song. It's just kind of the part of the deal. Or you're going to try to make it as perfect as possible, and it just becomes pretty bad. You know what I mean? So I think people really are missing the organic, natural style of music, which doesn't mean it has to sound imperfect, but it just has to sound human. You know what I mean? I think people like look at Alex G. Does anybody like Alex G? Everybody loves that dude's music because it's pretty damn good, right? It's a lot of good songs. But I think there's that human connection of like somebody just made this, you know? That's the whole thing that's really exciting about certain bands is that you don't know if they're real or not anymore, and that's not a good thing. I say exciting, but more like you have to be careful with it. So it's pretty crazy how many bands are out there. How many artists are out there, and they're not even a real musician. You know what I mean? They're just like there's somebody behind a computer screen. Which, to be fair, I mean, there's plenty of people that make music electronically. Look at Skrillex. Look at Justice. Look at Daft Punk and all these other bands that do digital wizardry. But they are ultimately writing the songs. They're putting them together, even if they're using samples, things like that. But the idea is that there's still a human element. Human after all, right? Whereas like with AI music and things like that, there is less of a human element. There's not no human element, but there's very, very little. So it kind of shows through the songs and how it sounds, blah, blah, blah. So that's all I got to say about that. As far as acoustic albums, I think it's just because it's really hard and it's much easier to just put a coin in a slot and then just let it spit out whatever song it wants to play. But if you guys got questions, you can ask me. Oh, do we not have the chat window on this? Isn't there supposed to be a window of chat? Oh no, I guess it just goes away. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me fix this. I think we changed the window. Yeah, I think we got to get rid of this one. Yeah, I think there it is. We got it. Yeah, it's really weird, but yeah, if you guys got questions about music, please let me know. I'm gonna keep playing some music from the new acoustic album. Actually, I'm just gonna keep playing stuff till I get it just right. So we're gonna play another one for you. Hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. Easy to lose, your heart to blame. Situation, I'm still the same. So hard to choose, hold on to pain. Where have you gone? I'm still the same. All dressed up, nowhere to go. Push me down or write me up. When you're right, you're right, right, you're right. Look in the mirror, dressed up nowhere to love. Push me down or write me up. When you're right, you're right, right, you're right. All right, everybody. That was a song called Easy to Lose. So if you like that song, it's going to be off the new record. So thank you so much, that dude. I appreciate that, man. Sending a guitar. Actually, you know what's funny? I know there's probably something on the screen that shows up. I actually don't see it. It just says, that dude sent 1,000 joules guitar. And that's all it says. It's really interesting how that works. And if you're watching and it doesn't show you're watching, say something in the chat. I always like to know where people are from and what everybody's doing out there. It could be, maybe we are getting viewers, but maybe they're not saying anything. Some people just kind of lurk. Maybe it doesn't count them. Because I know that Twitch has been doing that, apparently. Did you guys hear about that? Yeah, apparently Twitch, the way it works is if you're watching passively and you're not active in the chat, it thinks you're a bot. Isn't that weird? And I've been saying that about YouTube for a while, but Twitch, apparently that's confirmed. If you are not active in the chat, it does not count you as a viewer. And that doesn't mean you have to say whatever, a ton of stuff. You can just put like a thumbs up. You can just be like, hey, cool. Hey, cool music. Hey, I got a question. Stuff like that. Southern California, right on, dude. I used to live in NorCal. I used to live right outside of Sacramento. I was about half an hour from Sacramento. You know what else is really interesting, too? I don't see a lot of people asking about guitar, music, streaming, stuff like that. Onion, you're from Ohio? I was born in Ohio, dude. I was born in Toledo. Toledo, Ohio, man. Oh, interesting. I saw the concurrent viewers go up by 2. We had 2 people saying something in the chat. Interesting. Yamaha, you're from Michigan? Oh, right on, dude. Are you from the big one? Or are you from the peninsula? Blake says, have you ever used the ADGBEA tuning? No. What tuning is that? Is that like a joke tuning? What is that? I've never heard of it. Zoe says, my grandparents are staying with us, so I got to go now. See you later. Stay in early. Hey, thank you so much for letting us know. Zoe. Pancakes, you are Canadian. I forgot. You're Canadian. Thank you to everybody who sent a message in the chat. You guys are awesome. Yep. Sounds good. You guys are doing great. Does anybody... Jay Sharkey says, of course, pancakes are Canadian. You mean maple syrup? Yo, shout out to all the maple trees in Canada. I found out that a lot of guitar necks are from Canadian maple trees and stuff like that. Not all of them, but a lot of them. My Seagull, this guitar, hold on. This guitar is Canadian. Yeah, the Seagull right here. This is probably one of my favorite acoustics of all time. It's just been having some issues lately, so sounds phenomenal. It's a great guitar. Wait, I have a question for everybody. Is anybody getting a new guitar for Christmas? Is anybody thinking about getting a new guitar? Savvy, hello, what's going on? Sadly, no. What? Why not? You don't want one? You don't want to get a new guitar? If you were gonna get one, let me know. Which one were you gonna get? Savvy says no. I have too many. I have too many, but I'm still buying them. You're gonna get a whammy pedal? That's an investment. Yeah, whammy pedals are expensive. Yeah, I've had this guitar for like 20 years, man. Pancakes, you're getting a bass. You could have 2 more strings and a lot more attention if you play a guitar. Just saying. I notice I pick on the bass players on this channel a lot. To be honest, without bass players, there'd be very little atmosphere to a song. You really do need a bass. It's something about it, man. Something about it having a bass. Yeah, this is a great guitar, but I got to get some little things fixed on it. Pancake says I play both. Well, seeing as you said bass, that brief moment, I think you play guitar, but you are a bass player in disguise. You know what I mean? Just like how Paul McCartney can play guitar. Paul McCartney is a bass player, through and through. He's a great songwriter, but he's always a bass player. Six-string bass player. There you go. My cousin used to have a 6-string bass, and he made it fretless, and it was just insane. He put like EMG pickups and all this other stuff in it, and he couldn't figure out how to wire it, and then he ended up not fixing it. And so he had this really nice bass. He still has it, I think, and he just never fixed it. And I was like, dude, come on. Oh, Savannah, that's you. Okay, I was going to say, I did recognize you by your username, because everybody's usernames are different now. If you look, it shows me this instead of your like screen name. So it's weird how that works. But Thanksgiving was all right. It did okay. I'm not near my family anymore, so I couldn't go visit them. And I thought I was going to be hanging out with some other folks in my family, but I got kind of sick. I was like, shit. So I didn't really hang out with anybody on Thanksgiving. But that's okay. We got Christmas coming up, so that'll be nice. This is such a great sounding acoustic. I wish it would, had some better tunage and would stick around with it. See, it's already out. I barely touched it. Yeah, if you guys, let me tell you something. If you want to buy a great acoustic someday, like Yamaha makes the best guitars under $500, but let me explain why I always say it's the best under $500. You know what I mean? If you listen to this, you're going to notice it's very, what I call cigar boxy. It's nice and bright, like it's clear. Like, that sounds good. That's a great sounding acoustic for the money. And it's beautiful looking. Can we not say that that's not a beautiful looking guitar? Gorgeous. Gorgeous looking guitar. It's got like the little gold accent kind of thing going on. It's a beautiful guitar. But you can't fight physics. When you get an acoustic, if you get all solid wood, this is a nice cedar top. It's like a satin finish. You can see how beat up it is, too. The back and sides are still laminates, but they're pretty damn good. So if you listen to this, it's a lot louder. Just right off the bat. Whoop, going out of tune, though. See that's not fuller. You hear more. Basically, the better the acoustic, you hear more of the acoustic. It's very interesting how that works. Dude, that will not stay in tune. Great sounding guitar. Little Martin for $450? Nah. I think if you're gonna buy, I would stay away from Martin under their. I think it's under $800. All the X series, all the other stuff. I mean, they use a ton of laminates, and they don't last. I've seen more problems with the X series from Martin than almost any other acoustic. Like you have to buy the stuff made in. Like they have the Mexican factory, which is the X series and stuff like that, but. What happens is the tops, like you see this big line right here, the brown line. Basically, what they do is on the X series on Martins, the tops will just start to come undone. It'll just start to separate, like not a joke, because they don't make them like as good as they can. They make them quick, and they make them with pretty cheap labor. And as much as I love Martin, their X series is not good, man. So like the little Martins and stuff like that, they're just not that great. They sound fine. They sound good. I like them. But the problem is that they just have issues. So if you leave it, if you're not careful with those, they can just separate and they just have some problems. I've seen, and if you drop them too, that's another weird thing. Is you think with laminates, they're actually stronger, but yeah, it's just, I don't know what it is, man. I've seen them just people break them all the time, and they have long-term issues. Same with Epiphone, actually. Yeah, Epiphones are they do a weird thing with their glue. I remember somebody was trying to buy an Epiphone. I think it was a Hummingbird. It was a Dove. I think it was a Dove. And the pick guard was literally just coming off of the guitar. It was brand new. It was the glue was coming off of it. It was insane. Onion says, "What guitar did you start on?" Actually, this one. There's a 12-string in the room over here. You can't see it because there's the green screen. There's a Yamaha 12-string in that room that used to be my main guitar, and then the bridge separated, but. That guitar is like 30-something years old, so I mean it's 12-string too, so that usually happens. There I had a Strat copy, so those are the 3 guitars I started on, including this one. So I've had this for a very long time. So the fact it's just now starting to have issues is like, that's kind of fair. You know what I mean? I don't blame Siegel for that. And plus, this is probably something that's very easy to just maintenance. It still sounds great and plays great. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I don't think we fixed it necessarily, but I think we made it a little better. Anybody new in the stream? If you're new here, let me know where you're from, dude. Yeah, let me know where you're from. And you're also welcome to. I really wish you guys wouldn't do that, to be honest. Anytime there's somebody who's not new, including you, Blake, I wish you guys would just let the new people say something. Because I always look and I go, oh, there's somebody new. And they go, oh, no, it's just somebody that's doing it again. Yeah, I wish you guys would let the new people say something. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. I'm just, anytime I've wanted new people to say something. Because, like, if you think about it this way, if I say, if you're new here, let me know, and it's the same 3 people making the same 3 jokes every time, then it just becomes like, well, 1, it's not funny, and 2, the people that are watching that are new, they're like, oh, somebody else said something. Yeah. We got Matthew says Maine. Right on. What's going on, man? No, but I noticed a lot of the regulars like to make that joke, and I'm like, oh, I wish you guys wouldn't. Well, it's basically like if you're on a bus and you're trying to see if somebody's missing. It's like, all right, I'm going to call out somebody's name. If you're here, say something, and then everybody says something. It's like, you guys, we're trying to see if somebody's missing. That's the whole point, is that I'm trying to see what's going on. Ashika Outlaw says, smash or pass, Sabrina Carpenter. Ooh, I'm going to tell you, that's something a 12-year-old would say. Are you, Ashika, how old are you, buddy? Are you old enough to be here? I know it says ask me everything or anything, but we're trying to do guitar music and streaming. I'm not in middle school either, so. Yeah, plus your mom would be very upset if I answered that question. Scuba says, I'm really digging the Pat chat. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I mean, we do this before we play the music at 9, which is about now, so. So if there was a song you guys wanted to hear. Also, that was kind of an obvious question, too. That's like saying, would you eat a delicious pie made out of lemon meringue? Yes or no? It's like, duh. What kind of question is that? What are you talking about, man? All right. Well, it's 9 p.m. just about. So does anybody have a song they want to hear? Anybody want to hear anything? You let me know. Also, I forgot. I got something for the show to make it better. Real. Give me a second. I got to show you guys this. Nothing big. It's kind of silly, actually. I got a pop filter, finally. I was recording, and I noticed I was, like, singing a little weird. And I was like, I got to get a pop filter. And I normally don't get them just because it, like, ruins the sight line. So if you have a giant pop filter that like covers up your mouth, it looks weird. So I finally found a small one. So check this out. If you don't know what a pop filter is, I'll demonstrate what it does. It's pretty interesting. So we'll see if this one works. Something in the way? All right, well, hold on a second. We'll see what we can do for you. So what it's supposed to do... oh, hold on, I dropped it. So what it's supposed to do is two things. So normally when you have a microphone and the sensitivity is pretty high, so like if you have a condenser microphone or something like that, this is a dynamic mic, so it's a little less sensitive. But what you do is if you go puh, 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 air shoots out of your mouth when you make the puh sound or the s sound, and it shoots right into the microphone. And it, like, kind of ruins it. You hear all this air. So you get a pop filter. See what I mean? So I wasn't sure if this one was going to work, but they're usually pretty cheap and they're not made very well. But this one's made of metal, and I was like, all right, we can try this one. So, but here's the problem. Here's the drawback. If it's too big... It covers my mouth, which is like, that's kind of, I don't want people to see that. I want people to see my mouth move and stuff. So I tried to get a small one to see if that would help out. So we're going to see how well this works. It should be just fine, but we'll see. But I wanted to make sure when I'm recording and playing stuff that's a little more serious that I didn't have a pop. Uh-oh, it might be not long enough. Hold on. This might be a photo finish. Uh-oh. It might not be long enough, folks. Hold on. We'll see. Oh, I don't know, man. Doesn't look like it's gripping. That might be, yeah, that's all maxed out. So, all right, so we might have to find a different location for it. Maybe right here. But I used to have a pop filter on this mic, and it worked okay, but it just wasn't worth it because it just covered up everything, and it got kind of nasty because it was all fabric. It wasn't metal. Nope, it's not hooking on there either. All right, hold on, everybody. We're going to see what we can do about this. So we need it to stay here. So it has to be that long. It has to be right here. Okay. Well, we have to put it right there. See if this works. It's on a cable. Get out of the way, cable.
Nope, it just slides right off. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to hold it, and it's going to sound perfect. See what I mean? See what I mean? I told you. These things are kind of goofy. So I'm trying to think where I can put it. Maybe if I do this. Hello. I put it on ahead of time. Like that. I'll put it under, actually. Under's probably the better idea. What do I think of Sleep Token? They're okay. I don't really care about them. I think that a lot of people think more about Sleep Token than they probably should. All right, let's see if this breaks. All right, it's a little heavier. It doesn't even work. What I tell you, these things are kind of more trouble than they're worth. I need to get some duct tape, really. That's what I probably need to get. Okay, let's try something else. Oh, maybe I'll put it on this cable. Maybe that's not a bad idea. The cable's a little movable. Nah. Yeah, what I'll probably have to do is just get tape. Put it like that. And then it'll be okay. Yeah, that. Oh, I could do this. Hold on, I can make it really wide. I got it. I think I got it. Some of their songs are okay. I mean, I'm not mad at them. There's a lot of bands out there that kind of just I don't care about. I spend as little time as possible getting mad about stuff, even though I get mad about a lot of things. But I try my best to kind of conserve my attention economy, you know? It's like I could be wasting time on this that bothers me, but nothing changes. Or I could spend more time on stuff that I actually enjoy. Like last night, remember how we were talking about Batman? I never really got super into Batman as a kid. I liked him, but I didn't get super into Batman. And then I watched recently, I think I got it. All right, perfect. I was watching the Batman animated series. And dude, it was so good. I had such a good time watching the Batman animated series. It's incredible. Incredible little show. So that was really nice. So I was like, okay, I could be spending my time arguing with people online, or I could be watching something I really enjoy. That sounds a little quieter, doesn't it? It's probably because I'm a little further away. And there's a thing in the way. Something in the way. So I'll turn that up a little bit more, kind of get that out of there. I'm Batman. All right, so we said we're gonna play some music now. Let's play some music. Let's get the things going. What song are we gonna play first? What are we thinking? What do you think? Blake sent a question. Says my friend got a Strat for Metallica. Interesting choice. With a Fender 10G, and he helps him sound good. Buy a different amp, probably. That's what I would say. Probably buy a different amp eventually. If he's just starting out, he's got to learn how to play music, not go towards a specific band sound and all that stuff. Like, is there something in the way? Yeah, single coils are not really great for distortion. I mean, he can get away with it, but it's going to be noisy. But, I mean, he'll be fine. He'll learn. Or he won't, and he'll be fine. We'll see how that goes. See how my mouth is covered up? I hate that. I just want to be able to talk. I just want to talk. Maybe I'll just have to sing a little bit off key, off center. You know what I mean? I don't know. All right, well. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have it off to the side like that. Okay, that's a little better. All right, well, I'll tell you what. I think I'll play Old Soul to get us started. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, let me know if there's a song you guys want to hear. Oh, yeah, can we do something for me, though? Can you guys tap the screen? Tap the screen like maniacs for about 1 minute. See if that helps out. I think that might. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
All right. There we go. Turn my guitar on. Yeah. Thank you guys for tapping. Trying to get things back to the way they were. You know what I mean?
So in my head it'll be there till I'm dead. There's no show. Wow. There's no show. Wow. Get it, Lord. Get it, Lord. Get it, Lord. Get it, Lord. I have thoughts in my brain. I can't stop, can't explain. It comes down like the pouring rain, and I know can't stop me, don't know how. It doesn't matter, it's too late now. It doesn't matter when the feeling surrounds, and I know. Get it, Lord. Get it, Lord. Get it, Lord. Get it, Lord. Ready to run down, break free, go down. It's so rare. Get it, Lord. Get it, Lord. Get it, Lord. Getting old.
All right, everybody. That was a song called Old Soul. If you've never heard that song before, it's a song from my band Finals. You guys can listen to that anytime you want. There's a link in the channel description. All that stuff's in there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Anybody hear that song for the first time tonight? If you have, that's cool.
Welcome to the show. See what I mean? I hate this pop filter. You know what? I might just take it off. I don't know what it is about the pop filter, but it bothers me. It's in the way. You can't see my mouth. You can't see me. What do you need out of music, right? You got to see stuff. And I'm getting old. Maybe I'll use the pop filter when I'm recording, not during the live show. Maybe that's the move. I don't know. Anybody else want to hear a song? You guys have any choices? You can super chat me request. $5 play a song for you, or $3 PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or you can ask me a question, talk about music for a second, whatever you guys want. Thank you, Blake. I appreciate that, buddy. Man, you guys are awfully quiet. I don't know what to do for you guys if you're not saying anything. Well, I'll just keep playing whatever I want, I guess. Let me see here. I think I'll play, let me see here. I think I'll play, oh, you know we haven't played in a while is America's Most Unwanted. I think that's the move. Yeah, that's a fun song to play. Yeah, I can't believe we haven't played that in a while. There it is. All right, here we go. We'll play America's Most Unwanted. Broken, shattered hourglass. Now it's not coming back. How could you notice? Feeling so hopeless. Work is done, but there is more. Something new but seen before. Deep in the forest, complete the chorus. How could you be there for me when you're so empty? Can you help me become more than only something you said? Line me up with your mistakes. Looking down, it's all okay. What was the message? But did you send it? Everything is upside down, torn apart and inside out. Missing direction, constant rejection. How could you be there for me when you're so empty? Yeah!
Something you said. 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 Something you said.
All right, everybody, that was a song called America's Most Unwanted. If you guys have never heard that song before, it's a song from my band Finals. You guys can listen to it anytime you'd like. All right, so I think I'm going to do a little experiment here. So we've been playing for about an hour and 20 minutes, and we've gotten more views. We got more views, but not that many. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to switch over to Patrick Gnarly and Company to see if maybe there's a settings change on one channel, not the other. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do, but if it's an algorithmic thing, it's not going to be any change. If it's not an algorithmic thing, then it might be a settings thing. I'm not sure. But if you have not followed me on Patrick Gnarly and Company, which is the second channel where we were doing Pat Chats there exclusively for a while, we noticed that people just kind of didn't like going from one channel to another. It's way more difficult to click something and go to a different channel for something else than it is just to stay on the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over there, see if that helps out. We'll figure it out. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, if you didn't say anything, you're not there. But anyways, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be right back on the other channel. If it doesn't work there, we'll come back here. So, all right, everybody. I'll see you there.